Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday morning makes on Saturday evening. It is about 7:30 here in the Pacific Northwest, 7:30 p.m. And I got called away today, had a busy day, and just got home this evening, and I'm going to film my Saturday morning makes now. So I'm sorry about the delay, and hopefully you all saw my message on my Friday night video that the Peachy Keen release has been delayed due to a manufacturing issue. And that does happen occasionally, and Kathy will keep me posted, and I'll let you know when we're ready to do the release, okay? So today I have a bunch of projects to share, and I also wanted to just pop on and show you how I finished off the tags that I showed in my Friday night fun video. So I did use some of these bells. I got these at Joann's the other day, and they are a kind of a brownish red color. But I got them because to me they look kind of prim. I could have used my rusty jingle bells too, but I particularly liked this 10 millimeter size for the tag I was making. So I bought a few bags of these. They're 99 cents at Joann's, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 count of jingle bells for $1. So not bad. And then the stamp again that I was using is this Woodblock Wonder. This is the only information on it. And one person said that they thought it might be a Stampington stamp. But again, I don't know the origins for sure, but it's such a cute little image. So that was the stamp that I was using on Friday night. And I colored with Copics. I used some jute twine from the Dollar Tree to make my ties. And I did distress with tea-dye distress ink from Tim Holtz. And so I finished each of them off. The tags that I am using are from a digital set at Lily of the Valley, and I use this one that says "Oh Holy Night," and you can see the little jingle bell. I tied a jute bow, and I glued that on with hot glue, and I showed you how I tied the ties on last night's video. So I colored each one of these slightly differently. This one again has the "Oh Holy Night," and this one's colored in greens and browns. And I love how these turned out. Here's one in red, because red's one of my favorite colors. And this one says, "Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining." And she is holding some stars, so I thought that that was appropriate. And then this one just says, "It's Christmas time," and it's a really neat shape to the tag. So again, these are all from that LOTV Digi Shop on Etsy. It's from one of their digital Christmas sentiment sets. Okay, and I will try and link the set down below in this video when I get a chance, okay? So those are my 4 finished tags, and I will leave those out so that you can kind of see them while we go through the rest of what I'm going to share. So the products I used to make, I made some cards using the new Dianna Marcum release. I used my tea dye ink, I used some Spring Rain, I think I used some dark chocolate, and I think I also used Memento Tuxedo Black. Those were the inks I used. This again is the die set that I used to make my tags, and these are the Arches frames from Frantic Stamper, and this is the die number there. So that is the die, this one right here that I used to make these tags again. So, whoops. And then to make the cards that I'm going to show you, I used a bunch of different papers. From Lemoncraft, I used this paper pad called Sense and Sensibility. And this is one that I just ordered from an Etsy shop. I will try and link the Etsy shop down below. It's the same one that Tina Crafty Bean shops at to get her Lemoncraft papers. And I think it's like Mermaid something. I can't think of the name right now. I know I have her business card too, but I couldn't find it as I was coming on to do this video. So I will just try and link it down below. But this is a beautiful paper pad. Let me try and just do a quick flip through of the papers. I love all the different varieties of papers that are very, you know, old-fashioned and prim. So, and you can tell from the cover just how pretty all the papers are. So that's one of the paper pads. I also use this MFT Falling for Houndstooth, this 6x6 paper pad, and I used, I think it was this red or that one. So I used that. From this 6x6 mega paper pad, which is Letters to Santa. This is on the clearance sale at the Echo Park discount store online. So if you go to the Echo Park website where they sell discounted products, I use this paper here, and this is the Letters to Santa, and this is a Carta Bella mega pad, okay? And these are my favorite paper pads to buy, these 6x6 mega paper pads. So I use this one. Here's just a quick flip through so you can see all the wonderful papers in here. And these are just right up my alley. I love the tones in this paper pad, as well as all the plaids, wood grains. And there's even some Santas and just kind of like snowflake papers, just different things. So it's just a beautiful paper pad. So I used that. I also used a couple things from this 6x6 mega pad, and this one is Welcome Fall. And I used some ephemera that I cut from this piece of paper, okay, that's in there. And I'll just do a quick flip through just so you guys can see it again. This one has lots of wonderful B-side prints, which are my favorite. There's some solids, and there's ephemera, there's polka dots, different plaids, you know, just beautiful, beautiful fall colors. So those are all the paper pads that I used. And then really quick, I'm going to try and just show the dies really fast because it always takes so long. This is the small flower dies from My Creative Time. I used this die set from My Creative Time that is the doily dies. So, and I think I used just a piece of this largest die, okay? So these are the eyelet doily dies. I use these circle card add-on dies because I made a 4-inch circle card. I used the 4-inch circle card set from My Creative Time. I use the XOXO border dies, those rectangle dies. I used the 3x3 square card die that came out a few months ago. I also used the 3x3 fancy envelope die to make the envelope. And then from Gina Marie Design, I used this set, which allows you to thread through the oval. And she doesn't put names on her sets, so I don't have the name for you. And then I also use this one, which is just a scallop stitched rectangle frame. So those are all the dies. And I will show you really quickly the cards that I was able to make. So, and again, these are using stamp sets from, it's the latest stamp release from Dianna Marcum. And really quickly, I'll just show the stamps one more time. So this is the Tea Party recipe stamp. This and add-on are this stamp, and then this one here is the add-on. Okay, so I use those two, and then I also use some stamps from these a la carte ones. I use this tea kettle here. And I did stamp and color a few more of these, and I think I posted it on Instagram, but I haven't made cards with everything yet. I did make 2 cards using this one. I used some sentiments, I think, from this set. Okay, and this is an additional set that would be on their website. And then the only stamp, I haven't played with the top 2 stamps here, but they're beautiful. And Marilyn G just did projects using these. And I think Dee also did some projects that I saw Dee's, I think, on the Create It with Adornit page, and they're probably on her Instagram too. And then Marilyn G did some beautiful projects. So be sure to go and see theirs. And then I have to peek and see what the other designers have posted so far. I'm not sure. And then I used this wreath a couple times, as well as the If Friends Were Flowers, I'd Pick You. So, and then just a reminder that this stamp was not produced correctly. So this set, you can order it, but it's on pre-order, and it won't be delivered until this particular stamp is repaired by the manufacturer. So just realize if you order this right now, there's going to be a delay in receiving it until the manufacturer sends the corrected sets. Okay, so those are all the stamp sets, just to show them to you one more time really quickly. And let me set those aside, get that out of the way, and I'll show you my projects. So I did this little Tea for 2 card, and I had shown how I colored this on Instagram earlier this week. And this is that Gina Marie Designs die, and I just threaded it through with some red crochet thread. And I just used some papers from, I think these papers are actually from a paper pad I didn't bring in. These are from that farm paper pad, which is also, I believe, Cartabella. And I showed it in a previous video. So you can see how this oval die looks without the thread in it on the inside. And I love this little Tea for 2 image, and I tried to just shade it so the mugs look like they're older and well-loved. So just a really cute card to send to somebody. So that one says tea for two. And then I did this one here, all tone-on-tone colors. I stamped the tea kettle on one of the Dianna Marcum papers. I show the papers in the previous video that I did about the release. So this is one of the Dianna Marcum papers, and I don't know if you can see it clearly, but there are little coffee mugs in it that go both directions. And so it's probably hard to see with all the coloring and everything on there. But such a sweet tea kettle. I colored the bird up and added some little feathers. I added white gel pen to the background. This is a beautiful digital paper I got on Etsy. And then this is from that Sense and Sensibility paper pad, this beautiful stripe here, ticking stripe. And then I added some more of that velvet trim that I got at Joann's. And my store still has it if you're interested. So you may have it at your store too. And then here's that little piece of the doily, the I Like Doily dies from My Creative Time. And that is what the inside looks like. And I haven't put a sentiment on the inside yet because I'm not sure how I will use this card yet. So that is that one. Then I made a circle card using the little wreath that's in there, the daisy wreath, and I colored it in fall colors. So I used a deep yellow with oranges and then actually some turquoisey blue instead of green. And it says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you, and it just opens and there's nothing on the inside yet. And this will fit in a standard envelope, or there's also an envelope die you can use from My Creative Time to make an envelope for it, but I haven't made the envelope yet. So there's that one. And then I wanted to also use this as a piece of ephemera. So I stamped it again on white cardstock, and then I cut around it and I inked the edges to sort of make a wreath with it. And then I used more of the beautiful papers from the paper pads, as well as some ribbon from Hobby Lobby, this beautiful rust-colored gingham ribbon. And this is that piece of ephemera from that piece of paper that I showed you from the fall paper pad from Cartabella. So I think that turned out so cute. And then I did add some little enamel dots to this one. So really simple card. It just says hello fall. This is another piece of the ephemera inside the card. And I just think this turned out cute. It's two different ways of using that stamp. And, you know, I could have fussy cut it really, really close, but because of the berries, I just decided to try it this way. So let me know what you think. Would you like receiving this card, or do you think it looks too childish? I think it actually turned out kind of nice, but it's two totally different looks depending on how you want to use the stamp. Okay. And, let's see, the next one I did, I made a little square card, and on this one, I took some Spring Rain ink, and I just inked the background, and then I spritzed some water on it, and then I added some white dots. So that's what's in the background of these teacups. I made one of the teacups very, very old, as if it, you know, sometimes you come upon teacups that are sort of discolored. And I love old things, so I kind of made these look antiqued in a way. And then I love how the little bird is all colored and holding the little berries in its mouth. So I fussy cut this out and popped it up on the little card. And then inside it says, "You're my cup of tea." And I used the little teacup stamp in the corner of the card right there. And then I made an envelope using the beautiful paper from Dianna Marcum that has the teacups and hearts on it. So cute. And that one's all ready to be mailed out. And then I have two more to show you. This is that same tea kettle stamp, only the bird this time is all in a nice yellow and the flowers in yellow too. I added some flowers from that My Creative Time die set, and then I also put a few enamel dots in yellow. I didn't have the same color yellow as the bird, but I think it still works out. And then this beautiful floral paper is also from Dianna Marcum's paper pack. And again, I show all the papers in my Dianna Marcum release video that's a few videos back on my channel. Okay, beautiful, beautiful papers this month. And you can then see another strip of that paper, as well as this piece of paper, which is from that Farmhouse Cartabella paper pad that I showed in a previous video also. So that's another one using the tea kettle. I'm running out of room here. And then the last one uses the beautiful Tea Party Cakes Recipe Club Stamp of the Month. And I love how this turned out. I did it in kind of Christmassy colors, obviously. using red and green. I used a pretty green Christmas tree paper as well as this red houndstooth. I added some red velvet ribbons to the corner here, and I just think this is such a cute little image, and this would be so cute to give to somebody at Christmas time, maybe with a box of their favorite tea. So this is what the inside of that one looks like, and those are all of my projects featuring the Dianna Marcum stamps for this month. I had so much fun playing, and I'm sure I will be making more cards in the future using all of the beautiful stamps in this release. So many things to love. And I think my favorite one, believe it or not, is this little tiny card. There's just something about small cards that always makes my heart smile. So there's all those cards. Here's the little round one again. And then, of course, I had to share the finished set of Christmas tags that I started on Friday night during Friday Night Fun. And I finished them off today. So those are all of my Saturday morning makes. I hope that you guys had a lovely Saturday. It's Saturday night now, and I hope you all enjoy your Sunday. I've looked at a few projects today. I'm enjoying seeing what everybody's creating, and I hope to spend more time tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening seeing what everybody's been up to. So I hope that you're all enjoying some creative time this weekend, or time with your family, or out in nature and just feeding your souls. And I will be back with you again soon. I hope to share a little video showing some goodies that I've collected over the past few weeks. I just ran out of time today, so maybe I'll get to that. I never seem to get anything filmed. I tend to film what I create more than what I purchase. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully I'll get to it this weekend. Anyway, enjoy your time, and I will be back with you soon. Thank you so much for watching my channel, for liking and subscribing to my videos and supporting me. I love sharing art with all of you, and each one of you is such a unique gift from God as we all create together. All right, bye now.